already
Hippie, you know what? You know what, Hippie? What you ought to do is go in Me Beam and show everybody your dog, and maybe they'd be nicer.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, the
No, I
puppy,
got
right?
the real link now.
Yeah, let's go on Meatbeam. What the hell's the downside to that?
She's angry because Philip lied to her.
What?
She's angry because her man was on me.
Not everybody's a
What-
bellissimo, eh?
Bellissimo.
Yeah, not everybody's
Oh, Bellissimo. Yeah,
Forget
right.
about it.
All right, go ahead, Brandon. Tell us what you're gonna say.
Forget about
It's
it.
either Line of Judah or I. So,
Okay.
the rest of you are screwed.
No, Lion of Judah or me. If you're going to use the English language, use it
No,
properly.
it is I.
God
He's
damn it,
correct.
It is
Gomes.
not I. It, oh,
No,
fuck,
me
it's a
is-
Don't go do
subjective
it,
thing.
Wait.
Bellissimo.
No royalty says me. That's
You and
comfortable.
I. That's right.
I'm going to do something. Something is done to me. Just remember
No,
it that way.
I
agree with you.
shit, I fart.
I was given a British education.
And you
all right?
fucked
You an
me.
American education.
Who?
Oh,
I've
for
got a
Christ's
British-
British-
sake,
objective.
Steve,
I
what's
do
with the
something.
fucking grammar lessons all the time?
Yeah.
Well,
What
Because
started
you're
that?
fucking up
There
the
and say, listen,
language. You
shit,
Americans
I'm
are fucking up the language.
Well, I tell you what, why don't you go to some fucking
Yo,
British
whatever
chat?
you do, don't bring
if
Kelly.
someone shit on I,
Find your fucking other place to go.
someone
Go to
shit
some-
on
go to
me,
some-
Someone shit on me. Yeah, you don't say
Yeah,
somebody
exactly.
shit on I.
yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
shit on me.
Someone shit on Susie and me.
By the way, that's an observation.
But you know
That's
what?
an-
I
that's-
took Susie
that's
out
a
of that.
suggestion.
I gave
That's
her
what
a
a
bath.
posh. That's what a posh Rastafarian says. Oh my God! You don't shit on I, man.
Stephen, any fool knows you don't say you and me, you say you and I.
No,
Me and
actually,
I, and
I
I.
did
Say you
point
and
that
me.
out. You say
Me.
you and I.
You say,
But that's
goodness
because you
gracious,
don't have a
shit
verb.
on I.
You're not using a verb.
No,
If
it's
you use
come
a
on,
verb,
Gomes. I've tried
If
this
there's a
yesterday.
verb, look, if
Listen,
you were
You are
using
the
a
object
phrase,
of what's happening. You
Steve,
say,
my God, will you listen a moment
Me.
and explain the
Listen,
rules?
you know what? I know English
If
better
you
than
say a
you can
sentence that
give
has
me
a
any
verb,
Hebrew
you say
lesson
me.
every.
If
Hey,
you use a
Steve.
phrase
This is
without a
worse
verb,
than being
you
on
say
the
I.
keyboard.
You know, there's
Steve.
nothing worse than a Hebrew person trying to tell an English person how to speak their language.
I had a better education in English than you
Yeah,
have.
but Steve,
Oh,
listen.
you think so?
Yes,
Dumb
I'm
twat?
positive. I'm positive.
Steve.
Right?
Hey,
Then
Steve,
you are
listen.
wrong about me
You're
and
wrong,
I.
Steve. Listen,
Me
the,
Hey,
is
in America, we
object-
have kumquats.
Steve, the British and the
little
Jamaican
throats.
had an agreement of how to speak. And it's yes, you cannot shit on I man.
There you
shit
go.
on me, but you can't shit on
Really?
I.
You cannot shit on a map.
Jay and I,
And
Jay and I,
the Americans
we're
always
friends.
say,
But you know
when
what?
they
JR
want- when
shits
they
on
want to-
me.
listen, you
Think about it.
Americans,
Me,
You Americans-
it's objective.
you Americans have never understood that you can march an army.
You
Shut
are
up and
freaking
listen.
Hebrew.
You can march an army on a route, but an army can be routed in battle. And you don't say route, you say route all the time instead of
No,
route.
we can't
Don't
actually
fucking
march
different,
route.
asshole.
That's
No,
bullshit.
what
We
the
call
hell is
roads
marching
no,
shit?
that's bullshit. We call there's a highway in America
All right,
called
first off,
66.
Yeah, Route 66.
What's
Yeah.
Route
Route
6?
is a
But the
map.
Americans say,
My
You know
Route
what? We'll go to perform a
66.
right
Back in the
to a
day.
route.
and I know Route 66 because that's the
As
coastal
slave
road
owners,
to
If you want to
California.
sit there, come on, you
Hey,
man.
Steve,
When
you're
the
mixing up the
Chinese
accents.
killed no
It's
folks
from
on
the south who says
It
Route
was the Americans
66.
who said, "Hey, French, come
Route
over and help us
66.
kill some
The
Chinese."
French go,
Then we
it's
had the
it's
Route
Indian
buffet.
66
British
is the
That's
coastal
right.
road to
And
California.
then
We
because
know about
I
Route
and
66.
me is
You remember
clear.
when the
I,
port was made because of Americans and they wanted to hip the Chinese to the goddamn hair wrong? Jackasses. Stop fighting! Sweet God.
You know, Stephen,
Wait.
I don't like the way people pick on you. But I really must insist.
Especially
Why
Kelly.
do you always want to argue about something that doesn't fucking matter?
Yeah.
Dude, it matters because we gave them that fucking country. So
Do you
leave
know
him
something?
alone.
That's
You know
true,
something?
but you know what?
Tomungus,
It'd be better
Tomungus,
that he's kidding.
Tomungus. Listen, this
Me is objective. You know, you have to be shat on me.
and oh,
Not
that's
shat
what I
on
was
I.
saying. Me
It's the
is
Yeah,
king and
It
I.
is
The
me
king
is
and
the
I.
not
subjunct.
JR and
Look
I.
up
It
what's
is
called the
JR and
subjunctive.
me.
Subjunctive.
JR and I did something,
Yes.
okay? But someone
Or
shat
me
on
and
JR and me.
What? How'd they shat on you?
Well, I'm talking about
Then
an
we
objective.
say, I don't wanna
It's
talk
like you know what a
about
gold
I
shower.
don't
Damn, you
wanna,
learn English?
but
The
I
virtue
have
of
to.
gold shower.
One
I
of
don't
his
wanna.
ancestors was up on a tree and had a bowel movement.
meow.
Oh, that's one way it could be done.
El gato, le puta,
Go ahead,
Shit.
Steve. What's some
Why do I
points?
get the feeling that Steve's going to tell us what El Gato and La Boca means in Jewish?
He does have fate to mug.
Boca is the mouth.
right? And what
You
is El
don't know
gato?
what that is. Hey, Tumungus, he
El
doesn't
Gato-
know
El
what
Gato
that
Actually,
is
you
the
got
cat.
that right.
El Gato is the
boca
cat.
the mouth.
is.
El gato is what?
A gato is cat.
No, it's a
The
cake.
Jewish one was
Last time I checked, El gato was a cake. You ever been into a French restaurant and you said, would I like to have a slice of
Don't
gato?
forget about French. We're talking Spanish here.
I say, I man
No,
like
no, I was
his
talking
spice.
French.
Gato is
Bonehead.
Spanish. It's cat. There is a
I
very
was talking
famous
French.
wine. There's a
You know,
very
I was
famous
talking
wine
French.
from
Why are you sitting there
Argentina called
whining?
El Gato.
You know, I know why you're whining because your Jewish bread is soggy. Your masa got spoiled.
Yeah, and
Oh,
actually,
that's called
and you got a
You
marshmallow
know, you're
chop,
not supposed to leave that out for 2 days. You're supposed to eat the damn thing.
and you have a marshmallow chopper. So what?
Well,
Steven's going to get progressively more and more nasty because he's
I
had
know,
to stop
I know,
drinking.
I'm worried about this. Oh, Just shit. don't
I
drink.
love it because El Gato
Steven?
is actually
Steven, Steven, stop drinking.
Yeah,
You're going to get
El
nasty.
Gato is also
I haven't had a drink for half an hour.
And see,
You don't?
Steven, all you have to do is say an El Gato and a sombrero.
Are you getting nasty because you don't drinking?
I know that gato in French means cake, but
Yeah.
gato, G-A-T-O, in Spanish means cat.
And
Yeah.
you know, in English,
And El
in English,
sombrero.
Stop
you know what?
drinking.
And in English, the reason Steven isn't drinking is because he's got gauto.
Yes, cocktail.
Gato.
Yes, cocktail.
Gout in his toe. I got that one.
I have gout. Yeah, I got gout in my big toe. It's all
Oh,
swollen
yeah.
up.
Diabetes
like
is
that.
really a
Big
bad
toe.
thing.
Bad that is.
So you are
That's
stopping
bad.
drinking
I don't know
today.
why. There's another word I haven't heard in
Come
a while.
on.
Well, Steven, I tried to save you, Steven. I told you to go to the
Hey,
doctor and
hey, JR?
tell him you wanted
I
some.
cannot
Tell him you
sick
want
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
fucking
it's the only
doctors.
person I understand it. In
You
French, it's shush.
never suggest to me to go to a
What was
fucking
that?
doctor.
I heard in French.
I'm
Shut up.
sick of fucking doctors. No more
Shut up.
doctors.
Hey,
I'll
watch
die
it.
before I
I
go to a
cannot
doctor.
understand what is wrong with
out.
you when you
Yeah,
stop
but Steven,
drinking.
Steven, if you would have gone and got some Endicin, your gout would clear up in 2 days, and you could go back to drinking.
Can we please put this down to a normal
Hey, add
level?
spirit speaker, Anonymous.
Jesus Christ.
I think he's begging again.
Oh, come and lay down by.
People from Norway and Denmark,
Early,
women,
early
they're so
morning,
sensitive.
right?
They're so sensitive.
I'm too sad to be alone.
How you, brother?
To the early morning rise.
Philip,
I
you know,
prefer American
Philip,
women.
why are you acting like an asshole tonight?
Ooh.
Philip?
Because you said you wanted everyone to tone down, so we're sleeping.
I prefer American women because at least,
Yeah, if you whine, you get your
at
get your way.
least, at least the American women, they don't give a fuck about They don't give a fuck about it.
It's the early morning.
But the goddamn girls from Norway and
Joe.
Sweden,
No sound.
they're always trying to improve you. They're always trying to improve you.
No laugh, no sound.